What's up, everyone, and welcome back. So today we are doing Take Me Back to Eden Sleep Token. Guys, I've been having an absolute blast doing this stuff. Even on like Patreon and everything, we've been doing like Bad Omens and like Spirit Box and stuff. And it's just, again, it's so refreshing to do this. So I am very excited because massively, I mean, just popular demand. You guys wanted me to do this album so badly. So we're going to dive in. Also, I am going to start streaming on Twitch again. So if you guys want to come and hang out, I'll put the link to my Twitch down in the description along with Patreon, all that stuff. But yeah, come hang. I'm going to be posting the schedule probably over the course of the next, 2-3 days. So keep an eye out for it. And let's go. This is Chokehold. I love starting my day this way.
When we were made, it was no accident. We were tangled up like branches in a flood. I come as a blade, a sacred guardian. So you keep me sharp and test my worth in blood. You got me in a chokehold.
So
You got me in a...
this is something that's really cool. Like, it's a beautiful way to start an album because you have such... You could basically take it anywhere when you're just using I guess like a noise in and of itself that isn't necessarily like musical. And yeah, you do have tones there, but there's no like chord progression. There's nothing to really kind of set the stage other than the vocal and just, again, how kind of gritty that tone that's being used is. So it gives you this feeling of aggressiveness a little bit, but also just allows the vocal to just take center stage. It feels like you're sitting there watching like a play or something like that. Obviously not a play, but like somebody just walks out and it's just a single person. It's introducing a story, and I love that. It's such a very fine point of artistry.
Chokehold.
My day's gonna be damn good. Now you have that oh my gosh, like 6/8 or maybe it isn't. Wait, what is that?
I've seen my days unfold and the impossible. I've turned my walls to...
What I was gonna say is it's funny because you can even just start to swing it with that beat and just kind of give a little bit of contrast, and that's just beautiful.
To bring
and here again the lift, but it's the layering, guys. It's so unbelievably well thought through, and just again applying those pop elements to something that's a lot heavier. There's so much more room to build and to create something huge because you have access. You're using guitars, you're using things like that. It just feels so freaking good. Okay, on to the summoning, which I've heard pieces of the summoning. I don't think I've listened to the whole thing all the way through. I might have at some point. Something tells me I did it on stream one time a long time ago or something. I don't know though. Is so cool here. Because of the way that the drummer's presenting everything, the way that the rhythms that are being used guitar wise, everything like that, you have this constant. It's not a clash. It's just, I think I talked about this with the other album as well, because they did a couple times they did something similar, but it feels like you're walking on a tightrope and everything is about to fall apart. It feels like chaos. It feels like organized chaos.
You've got my body, flesh and bone, yeah. The sky above, the earth below. Raise me.
Taking it to an 80s lead tone. That's crazy. Hold on. That's not what I thought it was gonna do at all. I mean, it feels like it's gonna be a breakdown and just I mean, wow, that's cool. that note reminds me of, if you guys ever, I'll pull it up afterwards. Yeah, I'll pull it up afterwards. Okay, so one of my favorite artists, I don't know if I mentioned this, but like one of my favorite artists of all time is Meatloaf, which is funny, but like everything that he ever does, it's always changing like drastically and leading so well into the next section and into the next section, and it feels like things are constantly moving, like they're different parts of a story, and they do the same thing so well. It feels like it's diving into a deep dark hole and then coming out of it and then diving back into that hole even deeper, like. But it's not an easy thing to do musically. It really isn't. It takes a lot of creativity too. Setup. You can't do this in pop music. Should be able to.
Did I mistake you for a sign from God? Or are you really here to cut me off? Or maybe just to turn me on?
With the okay, going like Bootsy Collins, like I mean, like funk with the tone and the dry. I mean.
'Cause these days I would be lying if I told you that I didn't wish that I could be your man, or maybe make a good girl bad. I've got a river running right into you.
You got a little Motown and everything in there. There's some soul, and you know what's really cool? This is like a it's like a oh my gosh, it's like an intimate moment. It's like a come to yourself kind of moment, you know, where everything just dies down, and here it is right here. I'm laying everything out on the table. That's why it feels this way. I don't know if that makes any sense at all. It doesn't, my brain.
Red in the blue. Something you say or something you do. The taste of the divine. You got my body flesh and bone. The sky above, the earth below. Nothing
Oh shit. Okay. I haven't heard it. Oh my god, that was awesome. That was so wild. Also, what I wanted to say is that note reminded me of, I don't know if you guys remember when Under Oath, they changed vocalists for a short period of time. It was Under Oath, right? Let me see. Yeah, because it was when they released Indivision. Where are you at? Yeah. Or maybe it was just Spencer singing. I can't remember. I cannot remember. But I know Aaron wasn't there. But it reminds me of this chorus. It's just the way that the note floats. It gives me the same feeling. It might not necessarily be the same note, but it gives me the same feeling. It's like this ominous lift. Here it comes. Yeah, it's coming. It's that float, you know? Okay, back to Sleep Token. Let's see. Granite.
Sulfur on your breath, granite in my chest. You will never have to talk about it. You'll never want to talk about it. Fury, too damn late. Reason dislocates, and you'll never have to talk about it. You'll never want to talk about it. I was more than just a body in your passenger seat, and you were more than just
And there's the R&B. That's like 90s R&B.
I was destined to meet. I see you go half blind when you're looking at me, but I am between the second-hand smoke and the glass on the street. You gave me nothing whatsoever but a reason to leave. You say you want me, but you know I'm not what you need, but I am.
Now, I want to tell you why that feels poppy too. So in a lot of pop music, and I mean, you can utilize the same thing in just about anything, and it just feels very familiar. But like, I kind of describe it as like on your verses, you go like a same line, tail line. So if you sing three things, you know, it's like I wouldn't do the ba da da ba da da ba da 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 ga da 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 da, like that kind of a thing, and then you just repeat again and do that same line, tail line again, and it just kind of gives you this sort of nice little structure, and then you can build and change, and it feels like it's moving in a really great contrasty way. That's what he's doing. See? 2. Oh, my bad, that's 3.
When you sit there, acting like you know me, acting like you only brought me here to get below me. Never mind the death
2.
threats, plotting at the doorway. Rather be 6 feet under
Now
than
change.
be lonely. And if you had a problem, then you should have told me. Before you started getting all aggressive and controlling. You only drink the water when you think it's hot.
And that's what it does too. It allows your brain to just grab onto something, and so you know what's coming. So it just feels really good. It's easy to follow.
So keep an eye on the road, or we will both be here forever. was more than just a body in your passenger seat, and you were more than just somebody I was destined to meet. I see you go half blind when you're looking at me, but I between the second hand smoke and the glass on the street, you gave me nothing whatsoever but a reason to leave. You say you want me, but you know I'm not what you need, but I
Notice this entire thing, lyrically, like everything, it all mirrors so well. This is all about confliction, and that's why that works. That's why it works. Dude, okay. What are we on? Okay. Aqua Regia. Aqua. Jeez, why was I reading as Aqua? Aqua Regia. I don't know. Let's go.
Bouncing off the walls, between teeth on a broken jaw, following a blood trail, frothing out the moor. These days I'm a circuit board.
This is okay. One of the reasons this works so well is because you're in a tempo that's like made for like what is that? That's probably like 100. Let me see. Let's find out really quick. But like it's great for rhythmic vocals. It's great for just giving a little space.
On a broken jaw, following a blood trail,
120, yeah.
Out the moor.
That's what I was saying, like 120. So like with that you can essentially like you can go full time or whatever, or you can kind of just like cut it in half and you can go half time on those choruses. But around like the 120 to like 125 range, you just get like just epic, huge, just trudge sound. It just sounds so good.
These days I'm a circuit board, integrated hardware you cannot afford. The perfect start to a perfect war, putting down the roses, picking up the sword. Aqua Regia. A holy book, a call from Olympus, ringing off the hook. Between the pain and the way you look, I'm stuck in a time where the mountains shook. And these days I'm a picture frame, screaming out the sunshine, singing in the rain.
Lyrics are freaking awesome, but what's getting me is like the the softness of the bass changes because of that piano. It just feels so smooth, and so it's not even, it's like borderline jazzy, you know?
On the blood cells, carbon on the brain, out of Eden's vices running through my veins. Aqua Regia, oxytocin running in the ether. Silicon ballrooms, subatomic interactions if it's all good. Gold rush, acid floods, saturate me, I can't get enough. Cold love, hot blood, running to your heart when you're thinking of.
I keep pausing, but there's a reason. I've been doing music on this channel for a long time, and everyone, I get comment after comment and email after email, like, you've got to listen to this. It's the best production I've ever heard. You know, it's just absolutely amazing. And either A, it's just overly complex for the sake of being nothing but complex, or just ridiculous, or it's just really, I mean, there isn't anything to it, like, at all. This is what I've been looking for. This is exactly what should be. I mean, this is really, really well produced. Like, the production is so good. The musicality is amazing, and it's just such a good balance. I'm sorry, I had to pause and say it. Look at that.
Dancing to alarm bells. No wonder my ears are still ringing. And I am done fighting off change. No wonder my arms are still swinging.
Oh my god, how did they do it? The progression, everything. It's you guys have no idea how hard it is to mix genres like this. It's not easy. On paper, you're like, yeah, you know, we could do jazz, but also make it kind of rock, and we could make a little soul R&B. You know, we'll find a way to do it. It almost never sounds good. 99.999% of the time. Wow. Okay, what's next? Vore. Gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Yep. I'm noticing this is my second album by them, and I'm noticing this like awesome structure to each one where it's like they give you the contrast with the song, so it never feels like you're never getting bored with it. gosh. So coming out of that, you're in this. It's just it's not. It's just the change in rhythm. I gotta stop. It's just I'm. This is awesome. So something really cool production-wise, on that little spot, for anybody that's here for the production stuff, on that little spot, he goes up into that, like his head voice, and like you add in the reverb, so it almost feels like it's falling out, it's drowning out, and that allows you to bring in those screams where they're not so unbelievably forward. They actually kind of end up getting pushed back in the mix a little bit, which almost feels like a degradation of it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, because those are actually really pushed back for screams. Remember that same line tail thing? Same bit here. I am so fine every single time with their fade outs. They do not bother me. The fade outs here, they just don't. They're always so tasteful. Also, I just have to say, the drum mix, oh. It's everything. It's everything that I ever want. Okay. Ascensionism. It's kind of like a little bit of a play off of like Moonlight Sonata, like Moonlight Sonata.
Well, I know what you want from me. You want someone to be. Your reflection, your bitter deception, setting you free. So you take what you want, then leave.
Pausing right before it hits or wherever it's going, just because I want to say, you know, one of my favorite albums of all time, I might have said this prior, is The Black Parade. I love The Black Parade. That was such a massive influence on me. But even look at what this just did to the way I'm speaking. I immediately just instinctually brought everything down to here and kind of started talking like this, because what I wanted to make note of is two things. One, it feels again like a story that's constantly moving, and that's I was comparing it a little bit to the Black Parade in that, because again, you never got bored with it. It always felt like things were moving, and you're learning more and more and more about the characters, the story, like what is happening, how everything is growing. There's dynamic, there's an arc to it, and when you bring everything down like this, it feels so vulnerable, it feels so real. And then you also, the use of space in between each line, you know, for this whole beginning bit is exactly how you do it. That's how you get somebody's attention. It's like if I were sitting here and I said I was going to talk like this and then continue to maybe, you know, talk a little bit more and talk about how he's going to do this. You pause and you wait, and you have this like this little bit of, it's not even anxiety, it's just you're waiting for it to finish, and you can't really help it. You know, again, it's like an instinctual thing, and it's such a great play. Oh, brilliant.
Then leave.
Use the silence.
Who made you like this?
Yeah.
Who encrypted your dark gospel in body language? Synapses snap back in blissful language. Tell me you met me in past lives, past life, past what might be eating me from the inside, darling. Half algorithm, half deity, glitches in the code, or gaps in a strange dream. Tell me you guessed my future and it mapped onto your fantasy. Tell me into your mannequin and I'll turn you into my puppetry. Won't you come and dance in the dark with me? Show me what you are.
Dude, and the push and pull with just how much you're dialing in on using that auto tune is almost like a again like a reference, you know.
I'm desperate to know nobody better than a perfect enemy. Digital demons make the night feel heavenly. Make it real, 'cause anything's better than the way I feel right now. I can offer you a blood clip paradise, diamonds in the trees, pentagram. chemtrails, red flags, pin nails, with one eye on the door, other eye on a rail, other eye following a scarlet trail, and the last few drops from the holy grail. Now rose gold chains, ripped lace, cut glass, blood stains at the collar beans. Just don't ask me, the first to the feast. Let's choke on the past and take to the broken skies at last.
What a blend.
Diamonds in the trees, pentagrams in the night sky.
Uh-huh. It's like this is just constantly, all right, here the fuck I am. Like, and then it gives you a little more every single time. Also, notice how the drum mix has changed on this one. It's way roomier and way more compressed on that room. So it feels more open and big, you know?
From me, you want the same as me. My redemption, eternal ascension, setting me free. So I'll take what I want, then leave.
This is, I can already tell you, this is going to go down as one of my favorite albums. This is going down as one of my favorite albums of like all time. Oh, whoa. I could break this down 100 times and probably still, and have a completely different breakdown every single time and find new things every single time. All right. Are you really okay? Is that a little play off of Oh my gosh. I've seen fire and I've seen rain. See sunny days I thought would never end. My brain is not working. Fire and Rain, James Taylor. Hi, bud. Also, for those of you that are here and they're new, that's Motley Crue. And then I've got Jagger right here next to me.
I raised you in the dark, caught you reading by the sunrise. You wandered from the park through the silence of the hillside. Don't you know I could see it in you even then? And don't you know I was trying to hold back the darkness? And are you really
I've got chills.
okay?
Like straight chills.
Are you really okay?
Sit on my keyboard.
You woke me up one night, dripping crimson on the carpet. I saw it in your eyes, cutting deeper than the scars could run. And don't you know I can see it in you even now? And don't you know I want to help you, but I don't know how. And are you really okay?
The impact of that, just the beautiful lift, buddy. I know you're awake now. You're hungry, right? That's what's going on. I gotta pull that back. I mean, it's just such a simple hit, but it feels so good. I mean, yeah.
And don't you know I can see it in you even now? And don't you know I want to help you, but I don't know how.
really doing it here too is the piano in that low end. That's what's really making it feel like it's got that soft lift to it. I mean, sorry for that little cut, by the way. My camera, I knew it only goes for like 30 minutes as a Sony, you know, and so then it just shuts off, and I knew I was pushing it. But being said, next song, The Apparition.
Why are you never real? Whenever you appear, you leave me with that grace. I am trembling with fear.
Ooh.
But I know
Jags. Hi, Jags.
you will disappear just as I awake, a whisper in my ear. Well, I believe that somewhere in the past something was between you and I, my dear.
I love the little like dissonance to it, to the riff. That's
remains with me to this day. No matter what I do, the scar will never fade.
all right.
Make the most of the turning tide. It's just split what's left of the burning silence. Don't wait, cause this could be the last time you turn up in the reveries of my mind. Or wake up to a suicide frenzy. Loaded dreams still leave me. I believe somewhere in the past something was between you and I, my dear, and it remains with me to this day. No matter what I do, this wound will never heal. Why are you never real? This shifting stays you follow.
It's incredible how deep and just gritty and brutal their tones are. On top of some, or like underneath something that's so light and feels so uplifting. It's just, that's so wild to me. And that, again, not easy to do. Hear that? That just detune? It's just there to make you feel uneasy. This is a perfect example of why like hip hop and rap and rock and just hard rock and metal, it always goes well together. Okay, I'm not going to say it every single time, but 99.9% of the time it does, and it just works. It's always such an amazing contrast rhythmically and vocal, it just everything. All right, let's see, DYWTYLM. Now we're okay.
Do you duck into deep blue safety? Is it always the same?
So notice how, again, dry and just crisp his vocals are. All of this is done with intention. I can guarantee you this is all done with intention to make you feel a certain way. Again, here, very grounded, very right in front of your face, saying something directly to you.
Do you wish that you loved me? Do you pull out the chains? Or do you push into constant aching each and every day? Do you wish that you loved me?
It's so dry, wow. How did I know?
That you will never receive in return. Do you know what it is? Do you wish that you loved me?
Hey, bud.
Are you trying to live like everything is a lesson to learn? Can you ever forgive?
After the song, buddy, okay?
That you love me. My reflection just won't smile back at me like I know it should, and I would turn into a stranger in an instant if I could.
Just never even changes the note. Wow. I almost feel like it's making fun of pop a little bit, which I'm down for.
There is something eating me alive. I don't know what it is. Maybe not that you conceal your feelings, they just don't exist. Do you ever believe
this is so gonna go?
We can turn into different people. It's getting harder to be myself. Do you wish that you loved me? Could we ever release? Is it better to just not feel? Can we hit delete? Do you wish that you loved me?
Side note, I wasn't like throwing him off my shoulder. He likes to sleep on my shoulder. So, but he's too antsy right now.
It's so long that I'm forgetting what it feels like, but I'd rather not remind myself and leave it all behind. And I try so hard to fix it up, but nothing seems to help.
Call and response.
That you loved me. Do you wish that you loved me? Oh, do you wish that you loved me? Do you wish that you loved me? Small bird. Do you wish that you loved me? Do you wish that you loved me? wish that you loved me.
Want to know a crazy take that I have on this? I mean, just because the little call and responses at the end, which, by the way, call and responses are like the greatest way to write. I mean, people, you go and you think about it, you play a show live, you sing something and they sing something back to you, you sing something, they sing something back to you. When you set up a song that way, it's a brilliant way to just keep people engaged and stuff, but that's not the purpose here, I don't feel. I feel like the purpose here, it almost feels like he's talking to himself, and he's talking about himself. You know, and then you have all the harmonies stacked on top, which would be kind of a crazy hot take. It's still like different personalities, different parts of you, all of them. You know, every harmony is a different personality or part of you. That's just sort of, sometimes it all lines up, you know, but oftentimes, most of the time, it doesn't. Okay, I'm going to feed them. I'll be right back, everyone. All right, so I'm going to be completely honest with you all. I went out to lunch after I fed the cats and had a glass of wine. It's a Saturday, don't judge me. But we're going to finish this up right. Let's go. Okay, Rain.
Oh, longer you've waited, so long that I almost became just a stoic statue fit for nobody, and I don't wanna get in your way, but I finally think I can say that the vicious cycle was over the moment you smiled at me. And just like the rain, you cast the dust into nothing and wash out the soul from my head. So touch me again, I feel my shadow dissolving. Will you cleanse me with clay?
I have a feeling that because I have a glass of wine and this is just going to be a vibe for the next 3 songs.
That coming cold cut that I can get down with, up like the moon and out like the hounds. A dangerous disposition, somehow refracted in light, reflected in sound. I'm coiled up like a venomous serpent, tangled in your trance, and I'm certain you have got your hooks in me. I know the way that it goes. You get what you give, you reap what you sow, and I can see you in my faith. And I know I am what I am, the mouth of the wolf, the eyes of the lamb. So darling, will you saturate? Just like the rain, you cast the dust into night.
You know what's really interesting that I just noticed, and it's because I'm coming back with fresh ears too. The mix is like deceptively simple. Like, yeah, there you've got a good amount of layers and things like that, but like it's like the guitar tones and things like that, the way that they're layered on top of the bass and the drums and everything, actually they're thinner than I thought they originally were, but it just kind of messes with your brain a little bit, so you think it's this huge, just massive wall of sound, when actually it's just kind of just tricking your brain into believing that it is. That's wicked. It's mostly that low end.
Nobody can say for certain if maybe it's all just a game. But when I open my eyes to the future, I can hear you say my name. So rain down on me. Oh,
So, okay, here's why this works. This whole bit, you know, which again feels like rain, it feels like things falling. You have all of this reverb, and then when you bring in those guitars, they're so much more forward. So it just hits significantly harder because, again, that contrast. Like, check it out. Like, your ear is begging for something that's right up front, just right in your face. To use the scream as almost like a replacement for a crash is so sick. Which, by the way, in case you didn't notice that, there's a scream there just, again, as a replacement for the crash. So hold on. Hell yeah. Of course, the little range is there at the end. All right. Take Me Back to Eden, title track. It's 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Holy shit. Phosphorescence, huh?
I dream in phosphorescence, bleed through spaces, see you drifting past the fall, but no one told you where to go. Tired, reset my patient violence along both lines.
Again, their use of silence is just incredible. It's like you set the atmosphere as often as you possibly can, and again, it feels like a new scene every single time. Like,
well, yeah, I spit blood when I wake up. Sink porcelain stain, choking up brain matter and makeup. Just 2 days since the mainframe went down and I'm still messed up. Room feels like a meat freezer, I dangling like cold cuts. Missed calls, answer phones from people I just don't trust. Mirror talk, fake love, but I'll take a pound of your flesh before you take a piece of my pay stub. White roses, black doves, godmother, rise up. I need you to see me for what I have become. My mind, those eyes like fire. I'm a winged insect, you're a funeral pyre. Come now, bite through these wires. I'm a waking hell and the gods grow tired. Reset my patient violence along both lines of a pathway higher. Grow back your sharpest teeth, you know my desire.
God, this freaking music, dude.
I guess it goes to show, does it not, that we've no idea what we've got until we lose it.
I have to tell you, I know I said it last time, but like there isn't a lot of music anymore that moves me, that actually makes me feel something, like anything. I don't even listen to music anymore. I mean, this is the only times that I listen to music are when I'm writing it or trying to do something myself, or when I'm doing a reaction. Other than that, I literally work out and I go to the gym and listen to freaking books on tape. You know, this makes me feel something. There's been very few things over the past year actually that have come out, and it's been a while prior to this past year that I've actually felt something from music. But this is something I've been looking for a long time, like a very long time.
No amount of love will keep it around if we don't choose it. And I don't know what's got its teeth in me, but I'm about to
really loving the fade outs here. Again, those fade outs are such an intentional choice. I mean, there's a reason behind that, because it's so easy to end something like this on just a, you know, I mean, just a quick note. I mean, just finish, you know? Yeah. Those are intentional. Okay. Last song. Lucid. Wait, did I say that right? No. Euclid. Euclid, yeah. That's got Billy Joel vibes.
Just run it back, give me 5 whole minutes. I am Victor on the inside burning. I've got a ghost in the hallway grinning, and a heavy head that won't stop turning. If my fate is a bad collision, that if my mind is an open highway, give me the twilight two-way vision. Give me one last ride on a sunset skylake. Call me when you get the chance. I can feel the walls around me closing in. Just running forward, alive like wires, as I see the past on an empty ceiling. I play along with the life signs anyway, but oh to God you don't.
Just because I know I'm getting a feel for this now, what they're going to do, or what he's going to do, is it's going to feel so happy and uplifting the whole time, and in the end it's just going to leave you on this dark note, like, is it okay or is it not? I can feel it.
Yet in reverse you were all my symmetry. A parallel I would lay my life on. So if your wings won't find you heaven, I will bring it down like an ancient bygone. Call me when you have the time. I just need to leave this part of me behind. Do you remember me?
That's straight pop punk. What?
Do you remember me? When the rain gathers, and do you still believe that nothing else matters for me? It's still the autumn leaf.
Shit. Like, this feels like, okay, you're gonna laugh at me, and just please don't give me shit for this. This feels like for me, it's super nostalgic. It feels like Mayday Parade, like oh my gosh, like like 3 Cheers for 5 Years mixed with like Goodnight Moon mixed with like A Day to Remember. You know, if it means a lot to you, like that thing. I don't know.
These ancient canopies,
yeah, man,
that we used to lay beneath. No, I know the night belongs to you. This power's broken through. I'm
and just the layer of like the vocals, it's so old pop punk, dude. This is awesome. They're going dark. It has to hit. Oh, it's not going to. It's just going to end. It's going to end on a positive note. Well, sort of. It's more melancholy because of the contrast, but like the lyrical contrast and everything, but shit. Wow. I'm not going to lie to you. That's probably that's one of the best albums I've heard in a very, very long time. And I've said that I rarely give out that compliment when it comes to doing these album reactions, and sometimes I do, especially if I feel something as I'm listening to it. And whoa, I felt a lot with this one. That hit. That was sick. That was absolutely sick. Fucking awesome. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed that as much as I did, and I'll see you in the next video. Let me know what to do next.